Hello, anyone not still living in the 1970s? We interrupt your day to bring you this announcement. Husker Ninja is in the building. Alright, guys, we are here today with a brand new series for you, and it's going to get started here on NCAA 14. So what I did was I got the idea after a small idea for a mini series. My friend Franchise Guy FG is doing on his channel now. The first episode of that is up, and the link to that channel playlist will be in the description of this video. But what we're doing is I let people in my Discord create a recruit if they wanted, and we are going to sim a season. They're going to begin as recruits. We'll follow their college careers in NCAA 14, then export them to Madden 25 and follow their pro careers. And what this will be is this will be a simulation career series just to see how the careers of all these subscribers pan out. I'm not going to play any of the games. They're just all going to be simulated. And so it's just kind of following the careers of these players who are submitted by our subscribers, which, again, I got the idea from a franchise guy, that would be FG, and he's doing it in MLB The Show 2K18, I believe it is. Again, the link to that series is in the description. But we already had DeAndre Bozeman, a wide receiver from Mountain Brook, Alabama. He was submitted by my good friend Crazed Donut. So his player is going to be a member of the Crimson Tide, and we've got our first commitment already of this series. Again, the team I'm with right now is San Jose State. That doesn't really matter. I just randomly picked the team. We're just interested in following the careers of these guys. And FG's player, Jordan Mickelson, a strong safety, he will commit to Oklahoma. So we've got one going to Alabama, one going to Oklahoma. And when I created all these players, they started as 80 overalls. That way I thought they could develop and definitely be sure to get into the NFL at some point, since I would like to follow all these guys through their pro careers. So that's something I forgot to mention earlier, but they are starting as 80 overalls when they come in as freshmen. Our next recruit to commit is Terry Jowers, a cornerback. He is submitted by Real Sports Videos, or RSV, and he actually commits to East Carolina. So we've got one to ECU, and Joshua Bentley, submitted by Real American Studios, RAS. Is running back Joshua Bentley is also going to go to Alabama. He will join up with Crazed Donuts, DeAndre Bozeman. And so already we've got 4 commitments, and 2 of them have gone to Alabama, one's gone to Oklahoma, and then we got one going to ECU. So some of these decisions are interesting to see. Our next one is quarterback Jonathan Banks. He is submitted by Walter White, and he is going to be going to Virginia Tech. So that's another Power 5 school. So far, everyone's gone to a Power 5 school except for Jowers, who went to ECU. But most of these are like big name schools. And then the player I submitted, tight end Christoph Hornswoggle, is from my hometown, Red Oak, Iowa. He's going to be going to Iowa State. So another Power 5 school, but not maybe what I would call the maybe not what I would consider the I'm sorry, I'm blanking, but like the biggest Power 5 school, obviously. But he's also going to be very much a receiving type tight end. And then submitted by my friend Kaz Crailrat Craniac Gaming, wide receiver Alistair Cole is going to be going to Florida. And so, Kaz, sorry about that. He's a big Florida State fan, but he's going to be a Gator here in this series for college. And so we'll see. Maybe he'll help them beat Florida State a lot. You also have submitted by Royal and Poison RNP wide receiver Justin Burton is going to be going to Ohio State. So again, a lot of Power 5 schools. Perhaps the two most surprising decisions so far were Jowers going to East Carolina and then Hornswoggle going to Iowa State. But at least that is a Power 5 school, and it is a home state, team. Next, we got Cornelius Jenkins, who was submitted by Zach Hobart from Reading, Pennsylvania. Cornelius Jenkins, the free safety, commits to North Carolina. So we got a Tar Heel as well. And next we got Zach Brader, a middle linebacker, also from Reading, Pennsylvania. He commits to UConn. And so that's another bit of a surprising decision there, actually. You see, so you got an ECU and you got a UConn, and those are the two non-Power 5 teams. So we'll have to see how their careers progress. You got Drew Ekstrom, submitted by Drew Ekstrom. He is going to Missouri. He will be a Missouri Tiger. He's from Lincoln, Nebraska. Nebraska lost out on him by 630 points. But Drew Ekstrom, the defensive tackle, will be a member of the Missouri Tigers. So I think overall we had about 14 people submit players. And next you got Colin Mentor, a running back. He is going to be going to Louisiana to join LSU. So again, a bunch of Power 5 teams. You got two non-Power 5 teams. They're both from the American. But one more time, just a quick rundown. You got FG's player franchise guy, Jordan Mickelson, joined Oklahoma. You got Crazy Donuts wide receiver, DeAndre Bozeman, joined to Alabama. And so, some big names there. Maybe they'll get some championships during their collegiate careers. You got RNP's Justin Burton, a wide receiver, going to Ohio State. So, again, big names. We'll see how many of these guys can actually win titles. You got Kaz Craze, Alistair Cole going to Florida. Again, sorry about that, Kaz. I know you're a big Florida State guy, but Cole is going to be a Gator. And so you got Christoph Hornswoggle, again, the tight end from Red Oak, Iowa, staying in state, staying home. He's going up to Ames to Iowa State. Probably not going to win a national championship during his collegiate career, but at least he's going to stay home. Maybe he can be a really good player for Iowa State, go down as one of their top tight ends ever. And you got Drew Ekstrom, the defensive tackle from Lincoln, Nebraska. The hometown Nebraska Cornhuskers just miss out on him. Instead, he's going to Columbia, Missouri, and he will be a Missouri Tiger. Again, you got middle linebacker Zach Brader from Reading, Pennsylvania. He is one of two non-Power 5 schools to gain a commitment from one of these guys. He's going to UConn. And the other one is cornerback Terry Jowers from RSV. He decides to commit to East Carolina. Second was Wake Forest. Third was North Carolina State. So again, staying home. He's going to East Carolina, who I want to say they're in Greenville, North Carolina, maybe. I don't remember. If I'm wrong, you can point it out to me in the comment section. I'm sure some of you will. But you got free safety Cornelius Jenkins. He's going to ACC territory. He is going to be a Tar Heel. And our second commitment to Alabama out of these 14 players, you got running back Joshua Bentley from RAS. And another running back also going to SEC country is Colin Mentor. He's going to be a member of the LSU Tigers. And so, that's all I've got for this one. I wanted to sim through the season, get everyone committed. The next episode, we will dive into their freshman seasons and get started with that. So I hope you guys are all excited for this series. I know I am, but that will do it for me, and I will see you guys next time. Have a great day, everybody.